I'm Callie Gilman, and spoiler alert, I hate spoilers.
Welcome to Grumble Goat. My name is Matt Labodka, and this is a show about all the small things that drive me insane. Let's grumble.
All right, listen. I hate spoilers. This isn't the 90s. We can't all be watching everything live at home, right? Come on. We're DVRing this stuff. We're recording this stuff. We want to see this stuff on our own. Why are you posting a meme about this 10 minutes after the thing aired? Mostly, I think this is really rude. I think spoiling things for people comes out of a nasty place in your heart, a careless place in your heart. Why do you want to take the devastation I'm going to feel or the joy I'm going to feel because I'm going to cry? Why do you want to take that devastation away from me? Why do you want to ruin the surprise? Do you also tell people when they're going to have a surprise party? Do you do that? Listen, your meme is funny. Can you not post it 10 minutes after the thing airs? Let me get home. I had to work tonight. At this point, I have to request off work to make sure that I'm watching the thing live, to make sure that I don't have this spoiled for me. Why you gotta do that? Text your friends. You have friends, right? Text your friends about the thing that you're so excited about. Text your friends. You're all watching the same show, right? Text them, because I'm sure they're outraged too. Don't post on social media about it. It's rude. And then you're in a group of friends, right? And a TV show comes up, a movie comes up, and you want to talk about how it ends. You want to talk about how things... I almost just gave you an example of something devastating, and this was a movie from the 80s, and I literally didn't say it just now because I don't want to spoil it for you. Ask if everyone has seen it. Ask if everybody's watched the entire movie, or if they're planning on it. Spoiler alert. Put it on your posts. Put it in your conversations. It's rude when you don't. I wonder what the statute of limitations is, because obviously I wasn't going to just spoil a movie from the 80s for you. You're welcome. Some people may say the statute of limitations is 5 years, 10 years. Maybe if it was 20 years ago, Callie, you're crazy. Maybe consider that someone might really enjoy seeing My Girl for the first time. Why are we spoiling the things for people? This world is tough enough. Why are you going to take away some joy I feel? I wouldn't do that to you. I'm Callie Gilman, and I hate spoilers. And that's the Grumble.
Grumble, 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 grumble.
What?
Grumble, 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 grumble. What's got your goat?
For the latter half of the show, we'll bring in my better half, Veronique, for an unpretentious look and a segment we call...
What's got your goat? Yes, I have a sense of clarity now.
Yeah.
The universe said, oop, you still have a headache from last night.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, still there. But we have a beautiful person in the studio today, Callie Gilman.
Oh, hi, guys.
Oh, that's what that gleaming in the studio is.
Yes,
It's me.
Her light is shining so bright.
Callie Gilman, welcome to the studio.
Hi, guys. Hi, Matt. Hi, Veronique. Thank you guys so much for having me.
Oh my gosh, we're so excited to have you. But wow, you're bouncing in your seat.
It's springtime. I didn't have to wear a jacket today. I'm wearing sandals. I am so happy today.
Yeah, and it's a little warm in the studio. It must be hot out there. I haven't left the house today.
It's all our sunshine. We're shining a little too bright, I think.
That's what it is.
Oh my gosh, we're heating ourselves up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah, you guys are radiating positivity.
Heating ourselves up from the inside out.
Feels good.
It does feel good.
like it.
Callie, what's happening in your radiant life these days?
Oh, I'm feeling so good, Matt. I am really excited to be on Grumble Goat. It's a long time coming.
That's
It
this.
is.
That's
That's
this
our
very
show.
podcast. Woo! Go Grumble Goat. I am feeling really good. I, like Veronique, am, turned up?
Tapped in, tuned in, and turned on.
Oh, I'm living for that right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
The springtime is giving me so much life right now. So I'm feeling really good and trying to attract all the positive energy, peace, and love and happiness.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Callie, you're a performer.
I am. Yes, I am an actor my whole life.
Well, that's great. Wow.
Yeah.
Right out of the womb, huh?
Yeah.
Right out of the womb. My mom tells a great story that when I was a toddler, I guess, getting me out of the bathtub, I put myself inside of a bath towel and then pretended to be a baby chick coming out of the bath towel. So I have been performing since before I can remember.
Wow.
You have been exploring rebirth since forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that sounds good.
That's great. And spring is the time of rebirth.
That's right.
It's
We're
the time of renewal.
getting that story going.
Bloom. I'm ready to bloom into the new chapter
Yeah.
of my career.
Which is totally happening.
Yeah, it is.
Absolutely. Well, that's fantastic.
And you guys are also actors. yes?
We are.
I've done that before, yeah.
So I want to ask you what TV shows you've been watching lately.
Oh my goodness. I can't keep up with it all. There's so much streaming out there that I can't keep up with it.
Yeah.
And I work evenings. So when do I watch TV? I don't know. Because like I'm just now watching Veep.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah. Like everybody else is watching Tiger King or something now.
No.
Are they past Tiger
They're
King
watching
already?
Succession.
Oh, right.
Everyone's
They're watching Succession. Yeah, everyone's
They are.
watching
Yeah,
that.
not me.
And I've just started Veep.
You guys, you DVR things, yeah?
No, we
What?
don't know. We
Oh, you
don't do
don't
that.
DVR
We
things.
don't DVR. No,
What is this, 2003?
we don't binge things. When we watch things together, we do not binge. I have a tendency to binge television.
Okay.
But what we love watching are animated cartoons and
Yeah.
Star Wars
We're watching
fantasy things.
We're watching The Mystery of Erebos right now.
Yeah, we love
Okay.
that
Yeah.
show.
Do you know
that seems, I don't know it.
It's good.
Don't tell me how it ends.
We don't know yet.
Because I might still want to watch it.
Yeah.
But you do, okay, so you know about Succession.
Yeah. No, we're just late to the party. We
Sure.
we generally watch what's very popular and trending when we get to it.
Okay.
It's just
Right,
not
like
necessarily a
I
priority.
log into Reddit and they're like, "Oh, spoilers for the latest episode of Last of Us."
Oh, right.
And I'm like, I haven't even gotten there yet.
It's kind of them to say spoilers, though,
Mm-hmm.
because isn't it awful when they don't warn you about spoilers?
Yes.
And isn't it awful
Yes.
when you're in a conversation and someone doesn't ask you if you've seen the thing yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
And tells you how it ends. Drives me crazy.
Oh my gosh.
It is 2023.
Yeah.
Be considerate. There's a million ways to have anything spoiled for you. Don't be the person to do it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Just
Especially coming from people who love storytelling and stories, right? Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh my
The
gosh.
joy
spoilers.
that comes along with storytelling, the
Yep.
devastation that comes along with storytelling.
And when you're watching it, I mean, there are episodes that I didn't know it was the second to last episode. And I was like, oh my gosh, he's sacrificing himself. And I'm like,
And she
I
will
wasn't
leap
ready.
off the couch. Like she will leap off the couch, shake her arms,
Yeah.
and stomp her legs if she's excited about what's happening on the TV.
Yes, those Game of Thrones episodes, I was on my feet. I was pacing when she was, I don't even want to spoil anything.
Thank you.
That's my point.
Thank you.
Well, now, unfortunately, most of Game of Thrones was spoiled for me because long ago, I read the biggest spoiler of all. George R.R. published the lexicon of spoilers for that show.
Okay.
So I, like, unbeknownst to me,
Sure.
the show was ruined for me.
That's different.
That's the source
different.
material. There is no greater spoiler than the source.
I give that a pass. I forgive George, and I hope you do too.
Yes.
I still hold a grudge about not finishing the series, but I understand. He's made his money.
Yeah, but like I think he's gonna throw us a curveball, and I think he did finish the book.
Oh, you think he did? Do you think his ending was exactly the same as the 8th season
No.
of Game of Thrones, and now he's too embarrassed to publish what he already wrote?
Oh, I hope not, because I did like that last. Anyway, let's stop talking about maybe something that people haven't seen.
See, and this is what I appreciate, Veronique.
Right.
You are a considerate person. You're a
you.
kind person.
I mean, if anybody hasn't seen, I know I'm always late to the game, but if anybody hasn't seen Game of Thrones yet, they're not gonna watch.
Okay, so that's my question. So
Right.
what do you think is the statute of limitations on a spoiler?
See,
you
this
should
is a good point.
ask. You should ask. Like I know that when I'm in a situation and I'm like, oh, if it is a show that I'm watching, I'm like, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Like Outlander, don't tell me what
Yeah.
happened on Outlander. Star Wars, don't tell me. I want to be
And
surprised.
And when I walk away from this conversation, could you wait till I leave the room to continue the conversation?
Yeah.
And also maybe lower your voice a little bit?
Yeah.
I just told you I want to watch.
Yeah,
see.
as somebody that frequents Reddit, as a lurker on Reddit, and somebody that can't keep up with the television, all the streaming, I'm just used to spoilers. Like even like in the title, it'll have a spoiler. So like I knew the twist in Star Wars Episode 9 before I saw it. You know, like I'm just
Yeah.
used to that. But there's also joy there because knowing the twist or knowing what's going to come only makes it like you're trying to race with the writers to see in your head how they're going to do it.
Okay.
You know, you're like, oh, it's going to happen this way, and then it doesn't happen that way.
oh.
That's a different way to watch. And I think that's a creative way to watch, thinking of different ways that they could have written it.
Right. Well, yeah, he's a writer. That
Sure.
checks
Which
out.
that's a creative, lovely way to
Yes.
go about it.
Yes.
I don't want that.
Yes.
I would like to watch the show.
Yes.
I would like to watch the movie. And
Yeah.
I would like to break down in sincere sobs, not seeing it coming.
Right.
Now, another form of spoiler that people don't think is a spoiler. They'll be like, oh, you haven't seen it? Well, no spoilers, but there's a twist.
Oh,
That counts as a spoiler.
that's an excellent point.
That counts as a spoiler.
It
if You
is.
say, once you say you haven't seen it and they say, oh, no spoilers, but everything that follows the plot is a spoiler.
You're right.
If you say there's a twist, there's a twist.
I
You do that.
agree with you.
You do that, don't you?
No, I may do that sometimes. It's just because we get really so excited, but I know that's hard when you get really, really excited about something that you want to be like, oh, it's really good.
I like to say, keep watching. I like to say,
that's kind of a spoiler too, but it's not.
but
Ooh,
it's
that's
not
tricky.
because I won't say why to keep watching. But if it's a slow start, I make sure that I tell people, keep going.
Yeah.
And it means a lot to me. And I feel like that's a kind way to be like, it's all worth it. I'm not telling you anything of substance, but keep going.
Yes.
Pay attention to this part.
Yeah.
You're like, okay. All right, that's a spoiler.
I know, but yes. Okay. I have been that person.
I'm definitely the culprit when something happens that is about to be exciting, looking over at a
Yeah.
person.
Oh, sure.
But I keep my mouth zipped, but I do want to see how they're taking this.
Yeah.
Yeah, those little
especially-
glances.
Yeah.
Especially if you're watching it with someone who's expressive. I love to watch. It's all over my face.
Very
how I
expressive.
feel.
Whatever's going on in her mind is apparent on her face.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Yeah. No, but being the recipient of that person where the other person's so excited for you to see it and they keep glancing at you, that I don't know how to act. I'm like, am I supposed to be more excited than I am right now? It's great.
My husband always goes, yeah, I'm watching.
Yeah. Nice.
Well, they say there's only like 9 plots in the world.
That's not true.
Like all storytelling for all time, there's only like 9 plots. So in my opinion, like all the stories have been spoiled since thousands of years ago.
Everyone's
Well, I'm
formulas.
just saying, like, if you were surprised by The Sixth Sense, you obviously haven't read a lot of Greek plays.
Oh, that got me when I saw that for the first
got
time.
me. I mean,
Yeah.
but we were
kids.
young.
Yeah.
Okay, but I still, if somebody hadn't seen The Sixth Sense and they didn't know, I wouldn't tell them to this day.
What I like to bring up whenever people talk about A Sixth Sense in general, not just... I guess I won't say what The Sixth Sense in the movie is, but people talk about having a sixth sense sometimes. The human body has like 30 senses. We don't have 5 senses. Everybody thinks we have 5 senses.
What?
We have like 30 senses.
What are they?
Well, we have a sense of balance,
Oh, a sense of balance. I didn't even think about that.
right? I mean,
What else?
we have a sense of danger.
Oh, a sense of danger.
We have a sense of humor.
Oh, we do. Some people have a sense of humor. Yeah.
There's a lot of senses. It's not just touching and hearing.
It's a really good point.
That is
Yeah.
a really good point. I'm sensing spoilers.
Not in this room. We've proven not in this room.
Not in this room. Yeah, we like our stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really like our stories.
Now, spoilers is so ubiquitous. Like the word spoiler has become part of the lexicon that people just say it sometimes like as a joke. Like,
Sure.
So we went to the party last night and spoiler alert, we didn't have a good time.
Right.
It's like, that's not a spoiler alert.
Right. I can tell you're not having a good time right
Yeah,
now.
you're unhappy people. We assumed you weren't having a good time.
Tell me something I don't know.
By the way, spoiler alert, this episode is going to end with a major spoiler.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, that's going to happen.
I gotta go. I don't know if you heard this, but I hate spoilers.
I mean, I know, but what's fun about when you're watching a really good film and it is spoiled for you, you kind of forget the ending. You just have to wait a while to watch it so you forget. Yeah.
How long is that?
A couple months, maybe a few hours. We're not too sure. It depends on how we spent our day.
Listen, I'm not going to see every movie and every television show ever made, but I might want to.
Yeah.
Don't tell me how it ends, or don't tell me who dies, or don't tell me who kills whoever. I want to figure it out on my own.
Have you seen Braveheart?
Oh, yes. And I saw it late, too.
Here comes that spoiler.
I saw it late in life, too. Like in the last 10 years, I think.
Amazing.
What is that little demon inside of us that gets joy out of spoiling things? Like, it's like you want to tell people.
Oh, yeah.
You want to be like, I know a little secret that you don't know.
I know something that you don't know.
Do you like spoiling surprise parties for people? Do you like popping children's balloons?
Yeah,
Oh.
this is a good point.
Do you
like-
like, yeah.
Because I do like popping children's balloons.
I mean, that
when I
tracks.
can get away with it. Like, if nobody can see me, I'll be like,
Well, you hear it. Makes it quiet. It's just a sound. It's like no one saw it, but then they turned around. They're like, "Why'd you pop my balloon?"
Not a
that's-
stealth prank.
But I'm looking the other way by that point.
Sure. But you have that like pin in your hand. So.
Yeah. Now, here's how seriously I am about not giving spoilers. I saw The Matrix the day it opened.
Okay.
And the next day, people asked me, "Oh, what's The Matrix about?" They said, "What is The Matrix?" And I said, "Unfortunately, nobody can be told what The Matrix is."
Yeah.
Which is a line from the movie. Morpheus
Yeah.
says that line.
And I
it
got
was great.
chills when you said it. Because no one can tell you what the Matrix is.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sharp Objects, I think, if we were to go back to that
I
series.
was so mad at myself.
I know
I
you
was so
were.
angry.
It was so satisfying
but
to
it's
see how
be-
mad you got.
I was
He didn't
so
catch it?
mad.
Oh.
Because I was like, oh, how did I miss the
Well,
clue?
he was like, grumble, 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 the whole series. Grumble, grumble, this is taking too long. And then at the last episode, he was like, what? And like the rage that came out, it was so amazing. I was like, ha 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 ha. They
I mean,
got
we
you.
were talking-
They got you.
Lovely.
We were talking about elephant tusks multiple times throughout the
Yes.
series.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anyway, to be clear, hated the show. Thought it was garbage.
I liked it. I thought it was
I
great.
loved Gone Girl.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Same writer.
But
Right.
Elephant Tooth, stupid book. Or
What
What's
are
it
you
called?
talking about? No.
that was, in my opinion, that was the only thing that mattered in that whole show was the elephant tusks.
My gosh.
I really like this rage. I would have liked to see it live.
I spoiled Braveheart for my dad and my stepbrother.
Oh,
Or,
How do you
excuse me.
spoil Braveheart? There's no twist. Oh, just like the end?
Yeah. So my dad and my siblings would go to see the movies, and they were always late night movies. And so we'd get there a little ahead of time, and I was the scout. So I ran in to see if the movie had, let out or whatever.
What?
Yeah, I ran in. They had me, I was the scout as a
Sacrifice?
kid. Yeah, I was a little scout. Anyway, well, I walked in at the end. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that this happened in this movie. And also, I was probably seeing it a little too young and don't think I needed to see that stretched. Okay. Anyway, so I knew it happened and I was dying to tell them. And so, of course, I waited and waited and waited. And then we're in the theater and we're ready to watch it. And the credits start coming up. And I whispered to my dad, do you want to know what happened? And he goes, no. And I go, he dies.
This has been an episode of Grumble Goat.
Thanks for listening.
I'm Matt Labatka.
I'm Veronique Hurley. Please subscribe.
I hate when people say please subscribe.
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Why do you want to take that devastation away from me?
We did it. We've conquered another one of life's little annoyances. But the truth is, what I really hate is commercials. And I'll wager you do too. And that's why Grumble Goat is proudly commercial-free. But to keep it that way, it takes the support of fellow grumblers like you. If you hate commercials, head on over to our Patreon page and see if becoming a Grumble Kid is right for you. And as always, don't forget to Grumble Goat responsibly and share with a friend.